name's Rebecca, and I'm the founder of Hike Like a Woman. Hike Like a Woman is a website, a podcast, a digital magazine, local hiking groups, and just a community for outdoor women. And our goal is to connect women with each other and with the outdoors. Hike Like a Woman started, my initial vision for Hike Like a Woman started around 2011. I had just had a baby. I was an active duty Army officer, and I had just left active duty along with my husband, who was an infantry guy. And we had moved with our young son to Laramie, Wyoming. And we just were going through this transition time in our lives where we knew that it was time for us to leave the Army and settle down and make someplace a home. And at the same time, we were kind of going through this period of time where we just needed to decompress and just let go of a lot of stuff from active duty and from deployments to Iraq. So we decided we were going to take a break from our careers and we were going to write trail guides and map out all of the trails in the region. So as we're going through this transition, separating from the Army, starting a small business, working together on our small business after years apart in the Army, it was kind of a challenging time for me. I was coping with just adjusting to motherhood and this new baby and trying to get this new baby outdoors and onto the trails. You know, when you have a baby, everyone tells you how to change a diaper and how to swaddle the baby, but no one tells you how to cross-country ski with an infant. That's something that I had to learn. So it was just a really difficult transition time for us. And it was something that I'd never experienced before, because in the Army, whenever I'd moved to a new location, a new duty station, or join a new unit, there were all of these systems in place to help you feel welcome at your new place. And, you know, it was like you made friends instantly over field problems and training exercises and deployments. But nothing like that existed for me outside of the Army. So it was very, very lonely. And at times I really missed getting up, getting out of bed, putting on a uniform, and going to work. That just didn't happen anymore. So I tried to make friends in my local community. I took my kid to story time. I tried to make friends with moms at the park when I'd be out with my children, or with my child, because I only had one kid at that time. But it was difficult. I felt like I just couldn't make friends. And so I said, okay, Rebecca, something has got to change. Like, you need to leave your comfort zone, and you need to start something in Laramie. You need to do something, right? So I thought, okay, what do I like to do? And I was like, well, I like to hike, I like to cross-country ski, I like to snowshoe, I like to be outdoors. And then I thought, okay, who do I want to be friends with? And I thought, okay, well, I want to be friends with women who are passionate about getting outdoors, women who like to hike and snowshoe and cross-country ski, maybe women who have children, you know, young children, and they're kind of navigating this transition into parenthood as well. And so I thought, okay, how am I going to meet those women? And I thought, well, I'll start a hiking group. So I started a local hiking group, the Little Laramie Hikers. And my goal with that hiking group was to make friends, and then to also connect women in my community with our local trails. So we started hiking every single Friday. For the first year, only a handful of people showed up for my hikes. And then our group has grown and grown and grown over the years. And it has really done wonders for me. And it has been amazing for my children to grow up with these other kids who are also passionate about getting outside and getting onto a trail every single Friday morning. So I started to think, okay, so I started this hiking group in my community. It's been great for me. It's been good for the other families in my community. But I thought, I need to do something more, because I know that there are women out there who are just like me, that don't live in Laramie, that might not know where to go to hike. They might not have the skills they need or the confidence that they need. They might not have any friends. And they might feel like an outsider in the outdoor community. And so I thought, I have to build an online community where women can go and where they can connect with other women and where they can connect with outdoor adventure and with their local trails. So that idea kind of evolved, and it started growing in my head, and eventually I got the courage to build a website. And we launched our website in February of 2015. And when I say we, I mean I, because for the first year it was just a boring blog where all I did was talk about myself and my adventures, and it was just not very awesome. But then something happened about a year in. So June of 2016, I got invited to be on a PBS television show, Travels with Darlie. So Darlie is a television producer and host, and she travels all over the world interviewing people and going on crazy adventures with them. And I was really excited about the opportunity to be on this television show. So the day came for the shoot. I met Darlie at Vitavue, which is a really popular climbing and hiking destination not too far from where I live in Laramie. And we spent, hours hiking and shooting this television segment. And when I left the shoot and I was driving home, I had an idea. And I thought, Rebecca, you have completely strayed from what your original vision of Hike Like a Woman was. My original vision was an online community for outdoor women, by outdoor women, but I had strayed and it had become about me. And I realized that I needed to make Hike Like a Woman about all of the women who were reading my blog and visiting us on Facebook and on Instagram and on Twitter. So in an effort to make Hike Like a Woman less about me and more about my community, I opened up my website to a group of over 30 women who I selected as my ambassadors. And each woman went through an application process, and they were carefully screened and selected to be part of my inner circle and part of this group of women who can share with me their thoughts and opinions on the direction which we should take Hike Like a Woman, as well as contribute to the blog and the podcast on a regular basis. So I had all of these different voices on the website, and something amazing happened to our traffic. It went through the roof. Hike Like a Woman just took off, and some opportunities came because of this. We were invited to partner with REI for their Force of Nature campaign last spring. We were also contacted by an advertising agency to put together a promotional video for Wyoming tourism. So that was really awesome because I got to go on a backpacking trip with several women on my team for a few days along the Continental Divide Trail here in Wyoming's beautiful Sierra Madre mountain range. And just amazing things have happened. And I'm actually going to turn the video over to a few of my ambassadors right now, and they're going to talk about what being a Hike Like a Woman ambassador means to them. And then I'm going to tell you, after they talk about their experiences, how you can become a Hike Like a Woman ambassador, some of our goals for 2018, and where you can find us online. So I will turn it over to my girls.
Hi, I'm Jessica with the Hike Like a Woman organization. I'm the ambassador for the 2017-2018 year. And I'm just here to talk to you a little bit about what Hike Like a Woman means to me. I just actually got back from a hike, and now I have a nice fire going outside. Awesome on this chilly December day. So for me, Hike Like a Woman has been something that I feel like I can be myself. It's a community of women who share a common interest in the outdoors and hiking, and all kinds of women from all walks of life, no matter what your skill level is, no matter if you hike around your neighborhood, whether you've been to Machu Picchu or the Himalayas or the Rocky Mountains, anywhere. It's about empowering women and making them feel strong no matter where they come from. And it's helped me have more confidence in myself. It's helped me realize there's lots of things that I can do that I didn't think I could do. And it's really got me back on track with hiking. I sort of have gone in phases where I feel like I do a really good job and I get out every weekend, and then I have a period of time where I'm not getting out as much. And I think this has really encouraged me to be out there more and really do what I love, which is hiking and communing with nature. So that's what Hike Like a Woman means to me.
Hi, this is Ambassador Felicia, and to me, Hike Like a Woman means having a diverse group of women focused and centered around not politics or my profession or my children, but something that I have a genuine interest in and love, and so do all these other women.
Hi, it's Ambassador Chardonnay coming at you from San Diego, California, out here on Mission Trails. It's been such a great experience working with the other ambassadors at Hike Like a Woman. So many enthusiastic and knowledgeable women who are passionate about the outdoors like myself. 2 years ago, I took up through hiking, and 7,000 miles later, I realized that there is so much more to learn, see, and do. The advice, tips, and podcasts, Hike Like a Woman, always excite me about getting out there, finding a new trail, and having a new adventure. I hope you'll get out there, find your trail, explore, and have your adventure.
Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline here, one of the ambassadors for Hike Like a Woman for 2017-2018. Such an important part of my life these last few months. It has given me a therapeutic outlet to be able to connect with women online and in person, to share our love of the outdoors and our love to be on the trail. I've been able to start a successful hiking group to get women out on the trail who just weren't feeling comfortable to go out by themselves or wanted some other women to hike with. And it's been such an amazing experience. Even though I've only been part of this organization for a couple months, I really can't imagine them not being in my life. It's such an uplifting group of women. We support each other. We don't find any faults in each other, or we're able to laugh at our faults together if we do. And in this day and age, it's sometimes hard just to find a good group of women who really uplift each other and really support each other online and in person. And it's just an amazing community to be part of.
Hi, Hike Like a Woman Ambassador Mara here in Arkansas. And the question was posed is, what does Hike Like a Woman mean to me? And for me, it's about the camaraderie of women. It's about making best friends and enjoying nature together. I have made some of the best friends through the Hike Like a Woman community, and I will always cherish that. It also means building each other up and encouraging each other and just being there for each other when times get tough. And all of that has happened with the Hike Like a Woman community. I also believe that getting women outside into nature can make them happier and give them more of a peace.
Hi, my name is Sarah Kyla. I am a Hike Like a Woman 2017-2018 ambassador, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what Hike Like a Woman means to me. So Hike Like a Woman is just a really supportive, awesome environment for women who have a shared love of the outdoors to support each other, to teach each other, to learn from each other, and just be able to ask anything that they, might have questions about. And, I think there's, some people that might ask, like, why isn't it just hike like a human? Or, why does it have to be a woman separate group? But I think there are very few people who would actually argue that it's been a level playing field within the outdoors. Girls are not told as often when they're growing up to just go outside and play and get dirty as much as the boys were told that. Less fathers take their girls out camping and are teaching them how to start a fire or wilderness survival skills. And so as women, sometimes there's a lot more to learn as an adult. And it's nice to have a group that's really supportive of that. And there are some, women-specific things that are good to talk about with other women. So I've found that it's just been a really awesome place with great content, with blogs written by just actual people and podcasts by women doing awesome things, and it's really inspiring, and it's just a really awesome way to connect with people that might live across the country or in different countries, and to realize that while we're all different, we're all also have a lot of similarities, and there's always something more to learn.
Hi there, my name's Lori, aka Hiking for the Scaredy Cat, and Hike Like a Woman's ambassador for 2017-2018. What does HLAW mean to me? It's pretty cool beans, let me tell you. I've always been about inviting women out to go hiking, even women I never knew. Just come out with me. It doesn't matter to me if you're overweight or you're not in shape. Just come and join us on a hike. I've met a ton of friends this way, and it's been a great experience for the last 7-ish years. So HLAW is the same in a way. It's a community of fantastic women. We're all like-minded, and I believe after this year we're going to be friends for life. We all travel twisted trails in our own part of the globe, and we talk about it and our love for the outdoors. And in that, we give you great information that we've learned, so you can be safe on the trail, or so you can try new things and new places. What I like best about HLAW is my opinions and my ideas that I pitch are always welcomed. Everybody jumps on board. It's just makes me feel like I have purpose for the first time in my life. If I'm stuck on something or I don't understand anything, my HLAW sisters are there to help me, walk me through things. I feel fantastic to be part of this community. It means more than I can explain, but I hope that you can see the passion I have for this group of ladies in my eyes. 4 months later, I still can't believe that I was chosen, and I don't ever want it to end. I don't. I love it. It's just going by way too fast. I just want to say, hope to meet you in the beautiful Canadian mountains, and happy and safe trails. Lori out.
My name is April McPherson, and I am a 2017-18 Hike Like a Woman ambassador. And a funny story, I remember when I first applied to be an ambassador, it was pretty early on, so I had waited probably several months to hear back, and I was very antsy, of course. I think I had even bugged Rebecca a few times and emailed her and just kind of nudged her, and was kind of just, hey, checking in, and so when I got the word that I was chosen, I was ecstatic, to say the least. It was a really big deal. It was great. It was a really great feeling that they wanted me to be a part of this team. So it's been about, I think, 5 or 6 months or so maybe now, and to say that it's been life-changing might sound kind of cheesy, but I think that's a valid explanation. And overall, what Hike Like a Woman means to me is just knowing that I have this community of women to lean on, to share things with, to chat with one-on-one or in a group, most of which whom I have never met before, and it's just been all based over the web, and social media. And I think it's kind of a beautiful thing to see social media work for such a great cause. So knowing that I have that community, and that it's such a strong group of women, and we're just so like-minded, and that we all get along, hopefully someday I will get to meet most of them, and we'll have a face-to-face friendship with them too. But even if that doesn't happen, it's still such a strong bond, and I think just having that is golden. That's rare. So it's really a beautiful thing. So Hike Like a Woman definitely, to me, means community, and it means connections, and just support. And it really is a great thing. So thanks for listening.
Hi, my name is Jill Dunbar, and I'm from Meeker, Colorado. I am a Hike Like a Woman ambassador, class of 2016-2017. I'm also a staff member now for Hike Like a Woman. This past year and a half with Hike Like a Woman has been the most amazing experience I could have ever hoped for. When I first applied to be an ambassador, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was expected of me. I just didn't know anything. I was just hoping to be involved with a community of like-minded women. That's all I wanted. When I got the email that says, yay, you're it, I was shocked, totally. It is an amazing community to be involved with. The outdoors and hiking brought us all together, but that's superficial. There's so much more to it than what you see on the outside. Being an ambassador has been a lovely experience, getting to represent all these women and interacting with them has been just great. I've formed friendships that will last a lifetime.
It is very rare that you do become involved with people that you don't even know, that you immediately bond with. I've been bonding with women who are young, who are not married or have kids, have been married forever. There's a few that are older than I am. I'm one of the oldest ambassadors, but it's great experience. I've gotten to meet some of the women in person too. And, we were talking at our Hike Like a Woman ambassador retreat up here in Meeker in August. And, you can be anybody you want to on the internet. You can pretend all you want. But what was awesome about finally meeting these women in person, is that they were exactly the same women I envisioned when I spoke with them on the internet. I mean, how cool is that? It's amazing. We are a group of women who are so positive. There's no room for negativity. You know what? We do have our ups and downs. We do have roller coaster rides in our life. We all do. But we are each there to help each other out. There's no jealousy. There's no backstabbing. Wow. How cool is that? I have gotten to go to South Carolina and up towards in Tennessee to meet a fellow ambassador there. I have driven down to Albuquerque to meet another ambassador. I have driven to Cedar City, Utah to meet another one. I have hosted a retreat down here where women came from Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, Wyoming, New Mexico, to be here, to be together. When you throw a bunch of women together who have never met in person, heaven only knows what happens. But the cool thing was, we didn't need hiking. At our retreat, we rafted, we told stories around the campfire, we painted this beautiful picture right here. We got to be women together. We lived in a bubble for a few days. And that's what Hike Like a Woman is to me. It's my tribe, it's my bubble. They help me every day to be a better person. And that surprised me about the whole group. It was a glorious surprise. And that's why I love Hike Like a Woman. The support, the positive atmosphere, it's there. That's what it's all about. And I'm so proud to be part of this organization, and will continue to do my very best to draw people into our world so that they can experience the same positive vibes that we do.
So 2017 was an incredible year for Hike Like a Woman. We kept going on with our blog. We launched our podcast. We started our quarterly digital magazine. We launched several outdoor online classes, Introduction to Hiking and How to Hike and Camp in the Winter, and the Outdoor Mom Academy. We also started our local hiking groups, and you can join us for hikes all over the United States and in New Zealand. So we are international now. And it was just a really, really big year for us. We were also named the top women's outdoor blog, which is incredible because there are so many really good outdoor blogs and websites out there designed to help women get outside and adventure. So we were really honored and very humbled when we received that award. 2018 is, for us, 2017 was a year about all focused on growing our online community and building those online relationships. My goal is to make Hike Like a Woman about connecting personally with those readers. So we're going to see an increase in our local hiking groups locations. Hopefully we'll add more locations with another round of ambassadors. And we're going to start doing some guided trips here in Wyoming. So stay tuned for that. I'm working out all the details right now. And if those guided trips go well, we're kind of doing a test run here locally. If those go well, then I expect that we will be offering guided trips and tours all over the world within the next couple of years. So if you'd like to learn more about Hike Like a Woman, you can find us on our website, hikelikeawoman.net. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We publish blog posts 3 to 4 times a week. We publish one podcast episode every single Saturday morning, so you can start your weekend with me. And we have an awesome newsletter that goes out every single Sunday morning. Our digital magazine is quarterly, and we just have a lot going on. So definitely check us out. But our main place to find us is hikelikeawoman.net. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you out on the trails. Take care.